What up, everybody? Making this video because the Dallas Cowboys are apparently trying to get a wide receiver, either trade or sign, or they're trying to get a wide receiver because of Michael Gallup's ACL. He tore his ACL this past year, and he might not be playing for the first month of the season. We definitely need wide receiver help, most definitely. But the way they do things is kind of sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like they always say they're interested in somebody and this and that and the third and blah blah blah, and they never ever sign or trade for that person or whatever their scenario or whatever they're trying to do. So the latest report by Iron Shepherd that the Dallas Cowboys they was interested in Devontae Parker before he went to the Patriots. I don't know how true that is, but it's coming from him, who was a real source, so it's possible it's true. And I mean, for the past months, they've been interested in wide receivers. Malik Hooker. Who was it? It was also going out the report of Devontae Parker. They have 2-3 wide receivers that they've been looking at in the draft. So yeah, they're interested in wide receivers. But are you gonna get one? I don't know. Oh, another one, Brandon Cooks. They're interested in him too. Are they gonna get one? I don't know. So what will make me feel better and what will make me very happy is if they hit on a draft and get a wide receiver. I mean, if they get someone in free agency or if they get someone through a trade, realistically speaking, depending on who it is, they don't have to grab a wide receiver in the first couple rounds. If it's like a Brandon Cooks, they don't need a wide receiver in the first couple rounds. Brandon Cooks has been a real great wide receiver. He's been having over 1,000 yards pretty much every year. He's a real great wide receiver. He's technically speaking Dak friendly. So I think that the Dallas Cowboys would not have to draft a wide receiver, so that would take off one position that they wouldn't need to draft. Now they could draft a wide receiver next year, like first round, second round. If Brandon Cooks only signed like a 1-year deal, well, actually, technically speaking, it's a trade. So, and I'm not sure how long his contract is. How many years he has left on the contract. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's 1 year. So, I mean, by them not drafting a wide receiver, that it makes sense if they get like a Brandon Cooks. And if it's like a Malik Hooker or somebody else that like Odell Beckham, because he's coming off ACL, then I would see why they would draft a wide receiver pretty early still, but that kind of makes no sense because Odell Beckham also has coming off an ACL injury this past year, so that would make no sense. So what will make me really happy is if they drafted like Nakobe Dean and Jordan Davis. If they draft both of those in the first round, which obviously they have to move back into the first round, or actually not move back, but like get back into the first round, they'll have to make a trade. I'll give up like next year's first, third, a player, and a couple picks this year to move back to get Jordan Davis. That might be too much. I'm not 100% sure what the value is, but that's like around the area that I would do. Jordan Davis is a freak athlete. He is a freak. He is about 350 pounds, and he ran a 4.76. For his size, that is crazy fast. Excuse me. That's crazy fast. So I'm saying, like, just add him to this defense, and then Nakobe Dean is another one. He's basically Micah Parsons, just a smaller. He can run side to side, sideline to sideline. He can rush the passer, and he's great at tackling. So just imagine having those two at linebacker, with D-Law, with Malik Hooker, with Curse, with just this defense would just be, I think, off the charts. I think this defense could be one of the best in the NFL if you add those two players to this team. This shit would be crazy, and I'd be really happy if they traded to get Brandon Cooks, give him a 3rd round pick. I think that'll make him happy. 3rd round pick. There you go. These owners, man, they always get us happy when a report comes out. Oh, they're interested in this player, that player. But then at the end of the day, they, technically speaking, wasn't even really interested in that player. They just do it just for clout, basically. I pray that they do something. Something. Like this team was good last year. They were good. Not great, because obviously they got eliminated in the 1st round, but they were good. They were on the rise. So you got rid of Cooper, got rid of Collins, 2 big key players to this team, and now they went, kind of technically speaking, backwards. You're not supposed to really go fully backwards. You're supposed to go like forward at least. It's like they never have a plan to make this team better. I don't know. So, yep, that's all I have to say. Like, subscribe, comment to my channel. Peace.